Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. If you guys enjoy this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're going to talk Brooklyn Nets tonight because they did just play. And this was one of the more interesting games of the season just because of, first off, James Harden's on the Brooklyn Nets, and everything that's been happening around the league in the last week or two made this game a pretty much must watch. Now, I know, obviously, Kevin Durant was not in the game, but still, it was a great game, it was a fun game, and it was a close game. So the Brooklyn Nets ended up winning by about 4 points. For the most part, mainly second quarter, mainly third quarter, the Nets were in control. It wasn't until kind of the end of the fourth quarter that the Clippers started to get close to it, where it was like, oh shoot, they might actually come back and win this game. But have no fear, James Harden's here. DeAndre Jordan had a nice, crazy tip in after Kyrie Irving. It looked like he was trying to win the NBA Finals with that three-point shot, but 6 straight wins. This road series is going to be just absolutely huge for their morale. I mean, this is great. Their defense is probably the vocal point for me of last night, playing a good team in the Los Angeles Clippers. I know they haven't played too much together as a unit, but still a lot of talent on the Los Angeles Clippers. And the Brooklyn Nets, they hold them to 108 points, score 112, and every time I look at the Brooklyn Nets, and tonight, Bruce Brown, Joe Harris, they really came through. Kyrie Irving was having a tough night from deep, but they were shorthanded. They still got the job done, man. With AD going down in the West, it really opens up that conference. And I don't know, man. Brooklyn Nets, the way they've been playing basketball recently, they look really tough to stop. And we'll have to see as the season continues to progress, because I wouldn't be worried one bit if I'm a Lakers fan. I wouldn't be worried one bit if I'm a Clippers fan. Not just because of the Nets, but just it's pretty early to start thinking about all this stuff. But, you know, I'm a Rockets guy, and we're pretty much out of it. So games like this are great. DeAndre Jordan, like I said, he very important piece to this team after trading away Jared Allen, who, by the way, has been going completely off in Cleveland. But DeAndre Jordan, he's going to be a very important piece to this team if he continues to play like how he did tonight. And I know a large portion of it is inconsistent minutes, but 1 or 2 pieces away, whether it's trade or free agent signings or in the buyout market, the Nets are a team definitely to fear if you're a contending team in the NBA. On the Clippers side, Kawhi Leonard, 29 points, 13 rebounds. He almost won the game. First off, real quick, I think James Harden flopped. I don't want, I'm not a Nets fanboy. I'm not, the hardcore new Nets fan. James Harden definitely flopped on that last play. Kawhi Leonard, he had a chance to tie it up. Offensive foul, man. Offensive foul. But like I said, 29 points, 13 rebounds. Paul George had an incredible game as well. 34 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds. They are looking good as well. I still want him to get a point guard because... So, Patrick Beverley is kind of like the way I view PJ Tucker for us, but it's a little flip because like this year, Patrick Beverley is, even though there will be nights where he scores 0 points, he's having a better impact on the Clippers than Tucker is having this year. But in the past, I think Tucker has been kind of similar to Patrick Williams. Obviously, they play different positions, but they've got that grit. They've got that heart of a lion. They're putting out 100% effort every time they're on the court. Big locker room guys. They can shift momentum. Kind of like Draymond Green type player. All 3 of those guys, to me, kind of fit into that type of category-ish. And I love Pat Bev. I really do. Actually, I don't really love Pat Bev because he kind of makes himself out to be a huge douchebag. And it really makes no sense. Like tonight, Tonight, the whole thing with Jeff Green made no, I swear, dude, I'm trying to think of a good analogy, but all my analogies are in golf, and not nobody would understand. He's like the Patrick Reed of basketball, for real though. Like I love his grit, I absolutely love it, but he is pretty annoying. I want him to go out and get a point guard. I think that really takes the Clippers to the next level. But man, the Nets, like if they were to go out and get Andre Drummond, even if they were to go out and get DeMarcus Cousins, I still would be like, uh-oh. The biggest thing about, for me, what I'm going to be seeing in this buyout market, and you'll see it, like, you know, the Lakers are interested in DeMarcus Cousins, the Lakers are interested in Blake Griffin, the Nets are interested in, you know, DeMarcus Cousins, whatever it is. If DeMarcus Cousins goes to the Nets and not the Lakers, that's a really big deal. If Blake Griffin goes to the Lakers, that's a really, really big deal. So buyout market's going to be huge. It's going to be crazy. The trade deadline's going to be crazy. Everything's going to be crazy this season because it's been a crazy-ass season as it is. So that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know if you guys enjoy the Nets videos. 6 straight wins, man. They look good. They look good. And I'll see you guys next time.